Okay, so OBS is wanting to play games with me. That's what that is. All right. What's good? Yes, this sexy road right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all courtesy, you know. Definitely shouts out to the mommy gamer. She helped me out. She was looking for that new microphone and she's like, yes, look at this. It's like, isn't it amazing? I was like, yes, it is. I want that. Charge it. But what's good, everybody? Oh man, see now I've expelled all of that energy and you guys didn't hear it. It's really bad. It's really bad. But that's okay because we're back better than ever and I am bringing it. I was so I was like, just it was like and I got it out. So oh wait, my mic's not working. But I promise, I've done this very well. I felt it good. Just sending it all over the internet. Thank you everybody for joining me. It's time to play some game for these kids. Of course, if you have not heard of Extra Life, what are you doing? You should have been here for the wonderful, the talented Ashley AWOW during her Extra Life stream. Give it up to Ashley AWOW. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, you know, Preebs will feel better. Preebs was supposed to introduce me, but who else better to do that than Ashley AWOW? Because, you know, we doing the thing here. But yes, thank you. Jeez. And I forgot to set up that alert here. Mainly because I threw this one together late. Yes, if you have not heard of Extra Life is a gaming-based charitable organization that's a part of the Children's Miracle Network, where we play games, we raise awareness, we raise funds for our local CMN hospitals. That's right, Children's Miracle Network hospitals all over the country, all over Canada. You know, America's the U.S.'s hat. But yes, this is the dopest, the illest, the trillest charity you could be doing while playing video games, and it's fantastic. So amazing. Just as amazing as tonight's game. Actually, let's see. Does that game thing still work? I don't know. I've been seeing y'all have trouble with this for a while, so I'm gonna see if it works. Hey, it totally did it. Let me see if it do that. Oh, but I want to give myself a shout out. That's what I want to do. See, I'm just being mean now. Okay. I am pretty. Thank you. So apparently OBS decided it did not want to bring in any of my audio channels when I created scenes for this. Trying to figure out MVNC. I might have it, but Blizzard, all servers died and all games were a queue. Oh. We gonna figure out that MVNC. It's really dope. But yes, we're here playing some of this here mini Metro, taking the train theme to a new level. And unfortunately, there is no audio for this game because for some strange reason, well, I can hear audio. It's playing through my speakers just fine. But no, I don't want to do that. If I wanted to do that, I'd have done that. Let me play my game, Mini Metro. Thank you. They really want me to do that. You know what? No, I'm gonna do this one. What? I am defying everything you tell me, video game. I'm partial to the subway. I'm partial to the subway. I love the subway. They really want me to move that over there. All right, are you happy, game? I have complied with all of your requests. Can't eat fresh on the Metro. So North Carolina was supposed to be getting a light rail, but apparently I have no tunnels left. So, you know what? Alright. No. Unhook you. Bring you back over here. I'm gonna draw you over here. And I'm gonna take this and bring it over. I'll come. Oh, wait. Alright. Cool. I can do that. Yeah. Apparently, some individuals that be decided that we could not have a subway, or not a subway, but a light rail station here in the RTP, which is a bummer because then I would actually like to go to Durham without having to drive everywhere. I got games to play. I've got to switch them. I can't pull. See, everybody who lives in metropolitan areas who actually has access to really good, dope public transportation, like you get to play your Switch, like the DS when it was a big thing. Like I can't do any of that. Like the Switch is great, but I can't really play it because I have to be on the move really. And working from home is not overrated. It is not. I don't know what you're talking about. I just know. Let's see here. I want some more tunnels. I'm gonna need more tunnels. Oh no, working from home is not overrated. No, wouldn't give it up for the world. Would love it. Wait, you actually wear pants when you work from home? I just sit in my undies and enjoy it all. Yeah. I was taking a page from Cesar Rocks, you know. Had some really good suggestions on the official Extra Life Discord server. If you are not a part of that server, I don't know what you're doing. You need to get up on it. Why is that way over there? Like, no, y'all, no. Whoever is living here, y'all cannot, no. You will not be a part of this society. You're just going to be cut off forever. I was working like, I think tomorrow, again, providing I actually go to work tomorrow, tomorrow will make it the second Friday in a row I've actually been into the office. Alright, yeah, this one, see, it's been a while since I played this game. This one's like getting wildly out of hand right now. There was a time I did 4 days a week and I started having work-related conversations with the dogs. Oh, that just happens after a day for me. I was like, yo, Acer. Can I call you Acer? What? Siri, I don't know what you want, man, but just get your act together. Idaho Star with the 10 bitty bitties for the kitties. Thank you so much. You once explained pivot tables to your cat. See, y'all have animals to talk to. I'm just like talking to myself now. You know what? You're right. I should add that train. Let me do that. That's what I should have been doing this entire time, is just adding trains, but I've been failing to do so. What is a pivot table? I mean, is it like a table that has like a special hinge on it and you can just pivot it? Like you can make it a straight table or like an L table? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with these pivot tables? It's an Excel function. Oh. I mean, I work for a company called Pivotal. Oh wow, there's a whole train station there that was not being paid. See, like, where are these train stations coming from? It can summarize, organize list of data for you to view. Yeah, no, just no. I don't want to do that. That sounds like too much work. I'm just here to chill and let the station be like really, really full. You know what will solve 98% of my accounting needs? Getting an accountant. Oh yeah, I'm about to lose this. This is already over. Alright, let's try this again. So I think we need to focus. Alright, there we go. You know what? Alright, let's just follow the instructions. Let's just do what they tell me to do this time. Use a pivot table to figure out how much money we spent at Amazon last year. See, I would do it for that, but then I realized it would just be a lot. Yeah, for me, it was a lot. It was a lot of money. Oh, hey, you coming? You coming over? Hey, buddy. So, I'm gonna start off with something here. Let's switch over. Give me 1 second here. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I necessarily don't have a miracle story, but I do have my son here. Hey! He's 2 years old, and he's lucky to be here with us. When he was born, we had some little complications with him. He had some irregular breathing going on, and he had to spend a few nights at the NICU at our local CMN hospital. It's a little troubling because of the fact that, you know, not being able to spend the first few days with your newborn, especially for mom, it's a tough time. It's really a tough time. Like, you're sitting sleeping in the hospital room, not with your kid, not spending those precious few moments with your kid. It's tough. But the doctors and the nurses over at Duke Children's Hospital, they took care of him. One thing we learned is that they partner babies like in twos. What they do is they do, like, for lack of a better term, they have like strong babies and weak babies. Essentially, my son was a strong baby because of the fact that he made it close to term as, you know, was allowed. I mean, we're not allowed, but he was closer to term than. Oh, your daddy's just blubbering on. Is that what's going on? You don't touch the keyboard. Don't touch the keyboard. But they partnered him with like the weaker child who was actually very, very premature, and they do that so that way they can watch him for a little bit, but then actually spend most of the time with the premature child. So actually being able, so when I went to go visit him, that's when I learned about that stuff, and got to see what my hospital does, what the funds that we raise for Extra Life actually do for our hospitals. Huh? This boy trying to tell me how to play this game. It's ridiculous. Actually, we can get back to the game too. I'm still playing it while I'm telling here. So another story too. Still like 2 months. He was 2 months old. And, you know, with 2 months old, like, they've not gotten any of their immunizations. None of their shots. You say vaccine? You say vaccine? We're not gonna say vaccine? Okay. So he wasn't old enough to get any of his immunization, any of his vaccines. So he got sick the night before game day in 2016. I was getting ready to tear all my stuff down and go to our little venue for my local guild, where we had to rush him to the ER because he has no immunization. They couldn't really kind of rule out anything, so they had to give him a spinal tap, which is kind of the roughest thing that you have to see being done to a 2-month-old child. Because he's like sticking a spigot, like little the spout or spigot, I don't know what the technical term is, into the spine and just like having things just drip out, like they were tapping sap out of a tree. And it's the most heartbreaking thing you can see, because like you can see, like we were told to step outside, so we couldn't do anything. We couldn't console them, couldn't do anything. This ain't funny. No, we're fine. We're fine. See, all I gotta do is hit this button. See, we're good. It's all good, buddy. We're good here.
Yay!
Yay! Listen, I'm gonna connect that over there. Let's actually connect these. Let's do that. But after they did that, they admitted him into the hospital. So I actually ended up spending all of game day, like all the hours. Like I didn't leave until Sunday afternoon. But I spent all of game day in the hospital with him. In the children's wing, and I was able to see then like what they do for inpatient children at the hospital. Was able to see the child life aspect where they where they get video games like that. PS4 is in the hospital rooms, where I was really tempted to actually try to figure out how to stream from that PS4 in the hospital room.
Mom made it.
It made it? Where did it make it? Because I'm about to lose again. He's so cute. What's his favorite thing right now? What's your favorite thing? Huh? What's your favorite thing? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing? You like Jet?
No, Jet.
You don't like Jet?
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah, it's a difference. Yeah, he's streaming.
Mom.
Oh, you see, mommy's your favorite person? Is mommy your favorite? Okay, mommy's your favorite. Thank you. 5K to good night. Oh, look, there's no surprising there. We know. We all know. We all know she's the favorite. It ain't me. Never is me. Of course, like that's never a question in my book. And they should win. They should always win. But yeah, like seeing what they do for the kids in the hospitals. Like again, that's where I saw childlike services for our hospital at work. Whereas like, you know, again, the consoles in the hospital room, all the doors, like they had like dry erase boards on them, so the kids could draw the pictures, draw like write inspirational messages. They had a place for the parents to just kind of relax, like wash clothes if they needed to. So like it was nice to see like where the money I was raising was going, and it was very appreciative. I was very appreciative to see that, and like it's sad that, you know, you have to have as a kid, like that I had to have as a kid to really see it, but ultimately you just don't want any kid sick to where nobody has to see that. But yeah, again, definitely very appreciative of the staff who work there. They've helped out. Like this is, again, big old boy now. Happy, healthy, running things. And that was one of the things that I was taught at Extra Life United this year is kind of like how to tell your why. I'm gonna tell you, up until 2.5 years ago, I did not have a why. I mean, my why was, I don't know, this just seems like the right thing to do, like helping sick kids while playing video games. Like, how could I lose with that? But after having Caden and experiencing what I did with him and through him, it changed that why, because I've been able to see it firsthand. Like, I'm gonna say I benefited from, he benefited from what CMN, what fundraisers for CMN hospitals, especially Extra Life, do for our hospitals. Like it's been a pleasure to see that. Like I thank him for that, because I mean he's definitely my why now. No, yeah. Last time when I did this again, about 2 years ago. Actually, it had to have been less than that, because he was born by then. He was born by the time I stopped streaming for the channel. But yeah, last time I was here, like I always had a picture of him because he was always asleep when I streamed. Lurk away, good sir. No. We'll leave that out of the loop. I don't want to do that either. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, last time I was streaming here, like I only had a picture of him to kind of show him like after he was born. Because normally he'd be asleep around this time. Shit, him asleep now. That was actually a nice little added treat. I think we're doing a little bit better now than we were last time. All right, let me bring that out. That's a very interesting place to have that. All right. Oh, that's gonna help out a little bit better, a little bit more. See, the one thing I like about this game, as opposed to was it Train Valley, is that there's no money involved. I can make these lines as big or as small as I want without having to worry about any financial stuff. Like I can sit here and just chill. What's going on, Patricio? Yes, it's me. I'm back. How you doing? Yo, shouts out to Patricio. Shouts out to his lovely wife, coming all the way from Argentina to X Life United this year. Like, I had to sit down with them. Like, there is no CMN hospitals in Argentina. And it's like, why do you participate in Extra Life? And all the way from Argentina, you flew to Orlando. Like, why? And it's just like, it touched me. Like, helping sick kids, like, it's just like, you flew hundreds, like, had to have been the furthest flight out of any of us that were there. I mean, I don't know. I'm terrible at geography, so I don't know where Argentina is in relation to other places in the continental United States and Canada. But to see that, like, that warmed my heart a little bit. That not even a little bit, a lot. Because this organization, this charity, it means so much to so many people. It doesn't matter where they're from, what walks of life they're from. Anybody can participate. It's just real. Like, that's real right now. You're right. Extra Life has no frontiers, no boundaries. Anybody can do it. No, no, no. Don't fill up. Don't fill up. Don't fill up. Look, look. We got more people. I remember when I was playing this one a little bit more. Like, there were... Like, these symbols actually mean things. And I forgot what the... Hey, I earned an achievement. No, I don't want that. There we go. I talked with the CMN CEO. I told him that I would like to bring the CMN system to South America. Wow, that's impressive. Like I would definitely love to see this organization just grow so much more, because it's so many people that this organization can help, and being able to help and I'm about to lose, being able to help wherever you can. Like, there are sick kids all over the world. Like, you only like, you help where you can. But yeah, if you always have the chance to further your reach, you should definitely do so. All right, let's see here. All right, so we're gonna move out of London. We're going to Paris. Go to Paris. All right, so let's see here. Go make that connection. Yeah, how's everybody else doing today? It's Thursday, almost. It's like the end of the week is upon us now. It's almost here. Got friends over in the UK that are already enjoying, just laughing at us. Like, haha, we have Friday already. What are you doing? It's still Thursday where you're at. Speaking of Paris, it's already Friday there too. Pumped for the open beta of Anno 1800, but I'm struggling to link an Epic account to an Ubisoft account right now because that makes... What? What? Wait. Why doesn't... Are you not able to play Anno on Uplay? Or is open beta only available on Epic? I mean, I like the fact that there is now a choice. You can go to wherever and buy a game, but yeah. Oh. See, this is why password safes are fun. Sorry, I'm gonna just punch my mic out of the way. Wait, we walking keyboards now? Look, what are we doing? Look, what kind of keyboards y'all got when you're just walking them? Do you feed them too? What? Oh, I see what I did there. Nah, they can walk. They can get their own food. Oh, so that explains the random Dorito crumbs in my keyboard. That's why I can never find any Cheetos in my house. Wait, I started the joke with Doritos, ended in Cheetos. I don't know what my chips are. I'm the worst at chips. All right, let's. Yeah, this is already getting out of hand. I'm just gonna make do with what I got. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of Cheez-Its. That it seems too much like a healthy snack for it to be a good, delicious thing. So I am good on it. Please give me a bag of Cheetos or Doritos. If you give me Cheez-Its, I will throw it back in your face. Like, no. I wanted deliciousness, not this nonsense. Thank you. Give me Cheetos. For those who do not know, outside of this, I am known as a diva, and I react as such when things are not given to me in the way I ask for them. Look. I am so glad the character Diva exists, only so that way I could like hold her up and say, "Yes, Diva, that's me." But no, I'm like the Aretha Franklin version. Yeah, see, for me, it doesn't go that far. For me, I can't get it to go that far. Like, if I missed the thing, like, unless it was I mean, I will go back. No. For me, if I just get the whole wrong thing, like if it's not the thing I asked for, like if I ask for a chicken biscuit and I get an egg and cheese biscuit, I am definitely going to fight that for two reasons. I wanted the chicken biscuit and I do not like eggs. So, yeah, when I do not get my chicken biscuit, there are going to be words to be had. No eggs. None. So I've been at my job now for a year. I switched jobs during my long extra life hiatus. I work for a startup based out of San Francisco, but they have a support office here in North Carolina. One of the big perks of this job is they serve you breakfast every morning. Cater breakfast every morning. It's no problem. One of the reasons why I like to get up in the morning, because I know I can go get some breakfast, get some orange juice. Good. Be ready for the day. I don't have to waste money having to stop like to get fast food anywhere. I don't have to worry about waking up super early to get like a bowl of cereal in the morning. Like I know I can wake up, take a shower, go to work, breakfast at work every day without fail. Just it's great. Up until the point where you realize that just like with literally every other breakfast, because it's a normal thing in America, is that you have to have eggs with every breakfast meal. I don't understand it. I don't know why this is a thing. Why do we have to have the eggs? But this is apparently a requirement. For breakfast. It's the one reason why, up until recently, I have not been eating breakfast food at an IHOP. But that's what bacon is for. Bacon is protein. Yeah, I was getting there. For the longest time, I was not eating breakfast food at IHOP because, like, they would not give you pancakes unless you ordered something else, like an egg. But I went to IHOP last Friday and I ordered my typical burger, my standard burger. And then I learned that apparently I can order pancakes as a side to a burger. Like, who does that? Like, that should not be a thing people are allowed to do. But IHOP now, I don't know how long that's been a thing, but apparently now you can do that at IHOP. So I was like, finally, I can. I mean, let's face facts. I love Mia McGriddle. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. And actually, I'm really tempted to go back to an IHOP and take the meat out of the burger and put it in between two pancakes. But then, like, there's no pockets of syrup, so it will get messy real quick, and I don't like sticky stuff on my hands. Wow, I was definitely not paying attention there. Well, I just let that just fail. But yeah, so they let you get pancakes as a side to a burger. I'm not sure how long that's been a thing. But all right, it's time to go to New York. It's Empire State of Mind. So I ordered some pancakes with the side of my burger, and then upon rediscovering how good IHOP pancakes are, I forgot all about the burger, ate the pancakes, and then ordered more pancakes, which are really expensive on top of a meal you've already ordered. But I was like, I'm getting more pancakes, and then was fiending pancakes all weekend, to where I talked to my wife and said, all right, we have to go back to IHOP. So we went back Sunday. So she decided to order the omelet. So apparently for the promotion this time, each omelet, like for every omelet, if you order an omelet, you get unlimited pancakes. So she was going to order the omelet, and then we were going to because we know IHOP knows that they're just going to give you unlimited pancakes. It don't matter if you ordered it or not. So she got the omelet. I ordered a stack of pancakes and bacon. And it was so good. But I don't know if the waitress knew, that I didn't order an omelet, but she did. My wife did. But she looked at me and asked me, the person who did not have unlimited pancakes, if I wanted more pancakes. Now, I'm not sure, because I'm a big guy. That just kind of gave her some reasoning behind that, but I wasn't going to say no. So she gave me more pancakes. Actually, I think she ultimately gave both of us pancakes. She gave me two pancakes and my wife 2 pancakes. But my wife didn't want any more, so I ate all 4 of them. So I had 9 pancakes already. I was like, all right, I'm good. I had 9 pancakes. I get the plain buttermilk. I'm a simple person. It does not take much to please me. Let's get more bridges. Yeah, it does not take much to please me, so I get the plain pancakes. But yeah, so finished the 4 pancakes she provided. She came back and looked at me and said, would you like more pancakes? I was like, no, I'm good. I'm full. This woman, she looked so disappointed at me. So sad that I did not want more pancakes. It's like I personally let her down, as if she went back into the back. I don't know. We've got one now. He might get the record. And then was so disappointed. Was like, no, I think I'm going to tap out at 9. And I felt bad for her, because I think she was betting on me, because she seemed so disappointed that I did not eat I did not want more pancakes. I'm sorry. I'm an older man. I'm on medication that curbs my appetite, which is sad because I still ate 9 pancakes. But sorry. But oh, what is this here? Preebs has entered into the digital building. What's going on, Preebs? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Welcome. Well, I'm still gonna say welcome to the Actual Life channel. Okay, I don't have any lines there, so let's do this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and I'm going to reduce that. That gives me 2 bridges somewhere else. Oh, it looks like there is a diamond. So I'm going to extend this out here. I'm going to bring this up here, bring that over there. Expected 9 pancakes, doing good. Had to miss my time slot because I was setting up our Extra Life booth for a convention. Got to get that EL hype all weekend. Definitely understand. Really do. When I worked at Red Lobster, we'd hold on tickets of tables that paid in cash, not bust them, then just ring in refills for ourselves to eat for dinner. Wow. There were to-go cups full of popcorn, shrimp in the drink station. Wow. Oh, we learning some deep, dark secrets of the Red Lobster. I hear you. Hey, look, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, these fast food jobs, like, they're not gonna pay you. Like, they're not gonna pay you like that. So, like, man, I understand. I understand that completely. For the plot of Red Lobster right now, like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. Again, I get free breakfast, so oh my god, it feels good to work for a place where I get free breakfast every morning, free lunch on Thursday. So today was lunch day. Granted, the catering for lunch nowadays has been kind of going downhill. Snacks, juices, milk. Like, we got chocolate milk now. I don't even know what place just like, hey, we just like buy gallons of chocolate milk for you, which is dangerous for me. But yeah, like juices, sodas, energy drinks. Like, we have Red Bull on deck. Like, it. Like, what do we do? I think there was Monster in there at one time. Look, man, look, I love me some orange juice. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh, I can have work and show that. I do too. Like, hypothetically by these customers, but they don't want that smoke. These customers do not want that smoke. Tell me you wouldn't love it if your office provided you that. Apply to high res because of their cold brew coffee on tap. I took this job because, hey, I got the Metro card achievement. Speaking of Metro, I took this job because I could actually just wear street clothes all day. Like, the number one reason I took the job, so that way I could, all right, you know what? I can just wear whatever I want to work. Oh, bet. You know what I want. You know what I need. I mean, that was for me at the university too. And what was weird is I worked in a department that barely saw anybody. And like, I'm the Linux sysadmin, so nobody was ever looking for me. But I still had to dress like I was forward facing. It's like, Nah, I'm good on that, B. Let's. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. I actually kind of. No, I want you. I just don't. Yeah, I don't want you there. I want to bring you out here. So, Attack Turkey out here is trying to look like Mark Zuckerberg. But I look, I can't even front. I can't even front on that. Like, I'm out here still trying to look like Steve Jobs. Like, for real. Like, black shirt, blue jeans, let's do it. But it's like hood Steve Jobs, because it's gonna be like loose fitting blue jeans and definitely like some Jordans or something. Like, I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing Jordashes, or I guess for even for Steve, they were still Levi's, but. You work in sweatpants and t-shirts because you work from home. Ooh, I still see that that Overcooked is going down over there. The title, nah, man. I applied to go work at a bank in the IT, and the office, like they were saying, like depending on where the office was, it would dictate what I wore. But they said because of my proximity to whichever bank, I'd be working at the bank where like I'd be working at the bank where I'd have to dress up every day. So yeah, I don't think this opportunity is gonna work out for me. Means with shirts and no pants. Nah, I still got put on pants. My thing is, I don't like walking around the house with no pants on. I like walking around the house with no shirt on, and that always bugs me when I'm about to do things for work. And it's like, I guess I'll put a shirt on. Oh my god, gotta get on this webcam. Oh my god. Granted, now I'm getting to a point where I don't turn my webcam on at work because they see this green screen, which is black now. I don't just sit in a black room, a perfectly lit black room for one person. But like there's a green screen behind me, and they see like the green screen, they see this microphone, they're like, oh, like definitely, like like you like what do you do, radio? Like what are you doing in there? Like you should put something on your green screen. So wearing tuxedo shirts on your conferences. So boy, you guys really underdressed for this event. What are you doing? This is not how you represent the company. I still cannot figure out how to do that. Like we use Zoom and I cannot figure out how to put things on the green screen. But then I feel like that's way too much work for me to do for something I don't care about too much. And I was like, all right, I'm good on that. Wow, I actually think I've made this New York map last a lot longer. Look, my networking's on point. Hey. It's about time for another interchange, I guess. I'm trying to find. All right, like everything runs through there. That should help. Oh, I guess I should put you on this, right? Yeah. This is actually not bad. I don't think I'm forgetting any shit, any shapes. Let me alleviate that pressure real quick. Looks like we got some stuff going on over there in that green. Seems like a really relaxing game, much less than Trainwreck Simulator 2019 that Ashley plays. Again, as I discovered the other day, this is what started it all. Wait, can y'all hear the music for this game? Because I know I'm playing unless you're just referencing the music at all. Because I'm playing like some chill hip hop in the background. Because for some strange reason, all the audio just seems it wants to break. Okay. Like all the audio for everything is breaking. Oh wow, I did not see that one coming. Also, it may actually just be loud coming through my regular speakers because my mic may be picking it up. But I don't know. Oh, so New York actually was the best so far with 714. Yeah, let's go to Berlin. Thank you. I've learned some things while I've been away. I'm a really good streamer, I promise. Alright. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? What y'all got going on in your lives? I'm curious. You know, maybe more jealous than anything. Y'all probably got better things going on than I do. Everybody probably going kayaking and mountain climbing. Like spring is in the air. Oh my god. Speaking of spring being in the air, it's just this past week in North Carolina, there have been huge pollen clouds. I've not seen them, but I've seen pictures. Like, wow. Like, I mean, I'm glad pollen is here. We need them for the trees to grow because, yeah, but that's ridiculous. And I feel for everybody who has allergies because that is just, whew. I'm doing nothing and I can't wait. Our May is crazy, so we're chilling this weekend. I hear you. Last weekend, that was my chill weekend. Like, it was the best. I still had a couple of meetings for another organization I work with, but honestly, it's just like sitting on Discord and listening to somebody talk, so it was fantastic. It's like, all right, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna go to IHOP and eat pancakes. We work in the local Japanese pop culture and anime convention. I wish we can get into ours, but we're working on it. Let's see. Let's get another line. We'll probably maybe we can't. All right, let's bring you out. Let's see. Cleaning out my desk at work. Repairing a fence, maybe building a new PC. Nice. Eventually, I'm gonna get around to doing some stuff like that. I got some projects I want to work on for my personal stuff. So, I'm looking forward to that. Just waiting just a little bit longer. Visine and Benadryl have been my crush this week. Alex are saying, I'm gonna get some pancakes this weekend in honor of you. Shooting for 10. See, now that just makes me want to go to IHOP and just crush the 9 there. I just want to do it live. You know what? I wonder if I can make that a donation incentive. Like, all right, I love IHOP pancakes so much that for every $10, I will add a pancake. FaceTime IHOP to IHOP. Yo, Twitch needs to go hurry up and roll out that squad stream and then like make it available for mobile. Oh no. Like for a specific stream. Like not for the total for the entire that would yeah, that would just be horrible. All right, let's what are we doing? So if I raise $1,000, I'm on the hook for 100 pancakes. Like that's what I'm hearing you say, right? If I can do 300 cat curls, you can eat 45 pancakes. That's when they be nah, like the whole thing. I like the actual big regular pancakes though. Like I think that's a good idea, but like a year's worth of pancakes, just that sounds like a lot. So do an 11-hour stream, then for the 12th hour, you're streaming from IHOP, eating all the pancakes you earned during the 11 hours. All right, that sounds a little bit. That sounds more doable. That sounds doable. Yeah, that sounds like a more realistic thing that can happen. To where if I raise $1,000 in 11 hours, one pancake for $10. I mean, well, I think it's because all right for $50, I could crush 5 pancakes. Like, look, if you want me to suffer, like, come on, let's just. But what are we talking? All right. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you guys what. We come up with the ratio. We'll come up with the ratio. We'll take a little break and play this video, and we'll be back. We'll discuss. We'll discuss. Wow. Hey, what's this? Oh, that's right. It's just my Extra Life United shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you for tuning in. It's twitch.tv/Extra Life for Kids. It's your boy Mark Summers, Major Linux, bringing it on the second half. That's right. I'm like Monique, putting in all the wardrobe changes. Actually, I realized what video I was playing, and it's oh wait, my Extra Life United shirt is sitting in my other chair over there. So I'm gonna go throw this on. Because yes, as you saw, like that was ELU probably 2017 advertised for 2018. I have old videos, sorry, but it still warrants to talk about Extra Life United and how I had a wonderful time there in March of this year. Got to meet so many of the wonderful people who were in the chat this evening. It was so fantastic. It was good to see. Like I actually went in 2016 before like the year. That was the year I joined the stream team, but it was before I joined. So I was like all by myself, didn't really know anybody. Got to meet some people, was welcomed in. Then of course that's when I built my PC. It is like, hey, those same people who welcomed me into like this bigger Extra Life community welcomed me into the stream team, and here we are now. And it was actually good to see everybody having like now being a part of the stream team, and we've been doing this for about. Stream team's been around for like 3 or 4 years now. I've been doing it for coming up to about 3 years now. So it was good to see everybody having been a part of the team for that long, and it's nice. So back to this discussion of this stretch goal here. So Anino is saying a pancake for every $5. Preebs is saying 25 a pancake. And then we started talking about the sizes of pancakes offered at various establishments, which I do agree with Anino. Like, IHOP pancakes are small comparatively to other pancakes. But I'm not down for this weirdo thing of cutting squares in pancakes. Like, nah, let the butter melt, pour that syrup on that butter, and just be done with it. Why are we making pools? Your mama told you stop playing with your food. Oh, where is it? Wait, there's a dark mode in this game? What? What is this? There is a dark mode in Mini Metro. Actually, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. All right, so Tack is saying $5 a pancake. It was how successful you think your stream day will be if you're raising $200 and $5 pancakes, like 40 pancakes. Again, that's why I also you were saying that was too low, $20. So we're saying like $20. So we're saying $20 a pancake. See, that's my wife's thinking. Like, I mean, I see the practicality in it. I do. That just seems like a lot of work. I just want to eat pancakes. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I see the practicality in it. It's just, it just seemed like it's a lot of work to do. To just cut a well for syrup and butter. A major pancake stream is going to get all the press. He's going to get a good amount of donations for this. Actually, AWOL saves up at least $300 for this event. Damn, I mean, yeah, I'm feeling this. I would. For me, all right, so I got a question. This is where we're talking about pancakes. Again, I've now... Because, yeah, soggy pancakes are the best. I do love soggy pancakes. I like soggy cereal, too. So, you can see where my frame of mind is now. Wow, where are all these other shapes coming from? Soggy cereal is the best. I'm sorry. I love it. Yep, I knew I was gonna lose there. Powdered sugar feed. I need it like a funnel cake up in here. Look, I will. All right, so I'll get to the question in a second, but because now we're on soggy cereal now. I will make a bowl of cereal and go. Then I'm like, all right. After I make the cereal, I will go and make like a bagel and spend all that time standing in front of the toaster, not bothering my cereal so that we can sog properly. Yes. Again, this is why, and there's a Red Gamer, friends with the Red Gamer on Facebook. He had mentioned something about eating cereal as a late night snack. And I was like, look, so we started talking about cereal. I said, all right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the GOAT because it tastes good soggy, and then you get that milk runoff. It's a little warm, got that cinnamon in there. Oh my god, like I want... Somebody else had this idea too. I could have sworn I heard it before, but sell milk that has the cereal runoff in it. So get that Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk, that Fruit Loop milk, that Frosted Flake milk, them Cocoa Pebbles milk is like just chocolate milk at that point. I'll pour cereal, then go pay some bills. Exactly. That's the best. I get a sidecar to prevent it from getting soggy and pour it in my milk little by little so I can get it all over the crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Nah. See, Ashley will leave chips in her case so it'll let them get soggy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta let that cereal gotta be soggy. I'll let ice cream sit out. I will let ice cream sit out a little bit so it's it's not as rigid. Nah, I'm soggy Frosted Flakes. The best. You know what? After the show, I actually might go downstairs, make a bowl of cereal, and go watch 2 TV shows before I eat the bowl of cereal. That's right. I'm eating that cereal after midnight. All right. I like to mix up my ice cream to get it super creamy. What do you mix it with? Because I'm actually really curious about that. Like, that's why I like milkshakes. Like, milkshakes is my ideal ice cream. Like, if somebody gives me ice cream, I expect them to hand me a milkshake. We used to make ice cream soup by doing a soggy Frosted Flakes as a chaser to some eggs Benedict this morning. Look at that. Look, these are the best. These are the best things. Oh, you stir it up a bunch. Okay, I got you. All right. So my question is, because we're talking about pancakes, we're talking like the sizes of pancakes. Like I'm with Nino. IHOP pancakes are smaller comparatively to other pancake places, and I've had some really good pancakes at these places. Their pancakes are huge. What is your ideal pancake? We talked about the ideal cereal. What is your ideal pancake? And while you think about, while this gets to you and then think about it, my ideal pancake is like the wider pancakes are a little bit thinner. And because they're thinner, they're a little bit crispier on the edges. So it's like they got a little crunch to it. Ordered a malt once at an ice cream shop, and the girl behind the counter just rolled her eyes and walked away. So like the malt is like the sangria of the ice cream world. No shout out, you ordered this whole tag turkey. Chocolate and peanut butter chips. What is malt powder? What is that? Let's see. I'm just gonna move this up here, and I guess move that there. A malt equals sangria. You're a peculiar fellow. No one owns malt powder. No one knows what malt is. The tag turkey does. A bit spongy, about 8 inches diameter. Banana, walnut, and coconut. That was a highly specific, but honestly, I would not expect anything less from Nino. They had a jug of it behind the counter with a label, malt. I did too. I had to realize that, look, I'm on a chair and I have a microphone. I can't yell out malt either. So it's like malt. And my head is like, all right. It was like Captain Kirk. Malt! Oh my goodness. Wow. That was that had to have been one of the best nights of my life, man. Like, for real. Being able to play games for, like, again, that's what Extra Life's about. You know, playing games with your friends, bringing awareness to your local CMN hospital. And we're also raising funds too. So it's like, it seems like no matter where an Extra Lifer is, they are trying to play games and raise funds for their local hospitals in what seem to be the most ridiculous ways possible. There were even incentives, like stretch goals being made up and achieved at Extra Life United. Like, that's how serious we are about this game. Yeah. Again, that reminds me, we're going to start a new show. What's in Preeb's mouth? That was ridiculous, man. Like, I felt bad for you both times. Like, nobody should have that many Oreos in their mouth. And again, I feel you, because I don't like bananas either. For you to sit there and eat that banana, like, I felt that in my soul. Just deep down in my soul. I felt that in my soul. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do apologize. I realized after I said it, that was little risky. Little risky. Oh my goodness, that tweet. That tweet. Alright, so that's just, I actually rather like this because, you know, I'm a person, so with Extra Life, you know, you create your account, you go and, you know, tell your friends, family, co-workers, hey, I'm doing this cool thing for charity. And there are a lot of people who get more into it than I do, which is a great thing. It's fantastic because I'm not a person who likes to do stretch goals. Like, I'm like, that seems like too much. I don't know. What's going on, Ticker? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Welcome to the Extra Life channel. Doing fantastic. How are you? But you got people who make the stretch goals, who make these milestones to kind of drive up donations, and I'm not a person who does that because, like, I don't know, like, it gets really out of my wheelhouse because, again, there's a lot of physical things that you do, like hair getting cut in certain ways, things getting shaved, and I'm a person who's like, look, I got a style to maintain. I can't just be cutting things all willy-nilly, right? So yeah, to kind of see, like, all right, we're gonna talk about pancakes. We're gonna do pancakes. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do. We can do pancakes. Pancakes are delicious. I think it's part of a perfectly balanced nutritional breakfast. All right, Ashley, thank you so much. Thank you so much for welcoming me back, for headlining. I don't know. Is that what happened? I don't know. I've never really been into the musical term thingamabobbers. But thank you so much. Of course, Ashley AWOL, I think, is 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on Sunday mornings. Definitely check her out. Again, thank you so much. You have a good evening. Appreciate it. I think it depends on your donor audience. All my donors are work or business colleagues, goofy stunts, stretch goals. Don't spur them to donate. And I don't know. I've not figured out my audience. I'm just here. I just want to work on Linux. That's really all I want to do. Yeah, this is not going to last very long for me. I got a carriage. Let's see if I can add a carriage to that. See if that fixes it. Come on, ride that train and ride it, whoop whoop. Come and ride that train and ride it, whoop whoop. Clementine 12. Hey. What's going on, Clem? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Welcome to the Extra Life for Kids channel. I think that dude, like, he wants some fat stacks of cash for his hospital during Extra Life United. There was a whole Extra Life Discord channel started for him because he is just Mr. Competitive. I have a hard time outside of streams to get donations, whereas my one friend does it all without streaming at all. Yeah, you just got to find what works for you. Give it all a shot. And I'm just gonna make spaghetti and throw it against my wall over there. It's like, all right. Did I do anything? No, I just have a messy wall. All right, time for the next thing. Oh boy, I am running into a problem. Wait, why did you skip that altogether? What are you doing? Oh, that was a bummer. Well, it's time to go to Melbourne. Actually, that was terrible. I'm sorry, Australia. That was the worst. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, I'm really digging this night mode, though, for real. Even though it's making me kind of sleepy. Happy to catch one of my streams. I never watched you. I'm glad I can watch you today. Well, you're in luck, because this is actually my first time back on this channel. Yeah, normally I am streaming on mine, but I have not been streaming there. Like, this week has been my entire return to streaming everywhere, except for my podcast. We actually streamed for the first time last week after about a month off, because it was our 1 year anniversary of the podcast. So I was really excited about that. We had to come back early for that. I'm gonna miss a 1 year anniversary because I'm on break. Come in early, get the job done. But yeah, I'm glad you're able to catch me. I'm very happy about it. Thank you. I hope it's all you've ever wanted and more. Actually, I don't know what more would be in this case, but hey, you know. All right, I'm wondering what this is right here. What could this possibly be? What is here on this edge? I don't trust this edge. This edge was no good. Started causing trouble in the neighborhood. Is it like a port? That's what it looks like. It looks like it's a port of some sort. What is it? What is it? What can it be? I would agree, but there's this bit missing out of it. Oh my goodness. Speaking of gray triangles, it kind of makes me want to play Thomas is Alone again. I had so much fun with that game. Like I kind of created like some meta narrative with it. It was hilarious. At least I think it was hilarious. You know, I think I'm a pretty funny guy. You know what I'm saying? I have all the jokes. What happened to your rectangle now? Don't look like a rectangle to me no more. Vulcan Jedi, thank you so much for the 100 bits for them kids. And I also want to remind you that every bit that you donate, every sub that you donate, I don't know, I'm looking for the words and I can't think of it right now, but hey, the bits, subs go directly to the kids. It's now a trapezoid. No, it's not even that anymore. What happened to your trapezoid now? There's no trapezoids now. Look at it. It's appeared just like I called it. Cause I'm smart. Smart. Fine, I guess I'm gonna have to go there and connect you to. Actually, no, don't do that. No, don't do that now. Just gonna make this trip even longer. It's time for me to breathe. I'm not being zen enough for my breathe app on my Apple Watch. Is there North Carolina in the building? Hello? North Carolina, throw your hands up, but please keep your shirts on. Thank you. Man, Tiny be putting in some work, man. Like, you know what? Can I just quit the Raleigh Durham Guild? Just go up to Philly for real. I'm just gonna uproot all of my family. We're gonna move to Philly and help out Tiny. I mean, we were talking like I could work from home. What you doing for $10 a pledge? I mean, $10 a thread. The reverse Fresh Prince. Yeah, I started making a whole bunch of trouble in RDU, and they were like, "No, you have to leave, sir. Goodbye." We were just getting started. Something tells me, so I'm considering a donation incentive for me to wear a flyer shirt for the Mario Lemieux 6.6K I run every year. That sounds dangerous. Like, if that's a donation incentive, that's the word I've been looking for all night, incentive. And I've probably been using it, just not even realizing it. That does sound dangerous if that's an incentive. Oh, that was just off. Oh, so it's just you personally who doesn't like the flyers. Okay. see. There's a dilemma, and that's just only going to get worse. And with Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Vulcan, and Clem are Philly. The two hockey teams are pretty good rivals. And I'll be rooting for whoever is playing the Pins. Doesn't exist for baseball since the Pirates haven't been relevant since Clemente. Isn't that the dude with the really long hair? And didn't he cut it? Oh, no, that's not that guy. Oh, jeez. Hey, who's that dude with the long hair? He used to play for the Pirates. Yeah, McCutcheon. Yeah, that dude. That dude's all right. I don't know. I didn't really watch much baseball. I was like, all right, that looks like a cool dude. Man, because I really want long hair. I really want long hair, but I do not have the patience to keep up with that. The upkeep just is like, nah, that's just too much. I'm good. Yes, this is a lot. I'm going to fail this immediately. Clutch was a good dude, but the rest of the team wasn't that great. Wait, how would I wear what? The hair? Just man, I don't know. It's long hair. I live vicariously through my wife when she gets braids. Like, man, that looks so cool. Yeah, there was nothing I could do there. I tried to save that way too late. Oh, and Scouter is in. Yes, more planes. Wait, no planes, more trains. And I guess they're all technically automobiles. Wait. No, they're just vehicles. I don't know. That's hard. I don't know. Man, now all this talk about food we had just a while ago, it really did make me hungry. Like, I actually am looking forward to making that bowl of cereal now. It will be soggy, it will be wet, it will be delicious. Good grief, so many things have happened since I've been streaming. This is ridiculous. Oh, yes. For those who are tuning in and do not know what Extra Life is a gaming-based charitable organization that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. We play games, raise awareness, and raise funds for our local CMN hospitals. It is the dopest and illest trillest thing you can be doing while playing video games. You can go sign up by going to extra-life.org. And of course, this charity would not be possible without the angel that we've lost way too soon, Miss Victoria Inman, who lost her battle to leukemia, and now this charity is being run in her memory and in her honor. We thank the Inmans for allowing us to share her story. Have been critical to the success of Extra Life. Got the pleasure to meet the whole family twice at Extra Life United. So it was very good to be able to talk to the whole family. Very wonderful, loving people. And of course, you can donate the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals today by clicking that link in the chat, cmnh.co/donate extra life. And I don't know if that's case sensitive, but don't take a chance. Just click the link in the chat. It'd be great. It's safe. It won't bite you. And we'd all appreciate it. The kids will appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, that's right. That's right. You do get them good feels. Just feel so warm in your soul. So now you get them fresh. You're going back to food. I love food. Get them fresh chocolate chip cookies out the oven. They're just soft. Like the chocolate's still a little. It's not hardened yet. It's still a little milky. And you're biting that thing, it's just so soft and so warm and just melts in your mouth. That's how you feel when you donate. It's just that soft, melty feeling, just so warm and loving that you know you've done something amazing for your communities. Sorry about that, Vulcan. Like, if I'm hungry, we're all going to be hungry. I'm so hungry right now. Oh, and apparently we got more things to plug. You know, I did mention before that I did have my guild kickoff meeting. A couple of people in chat mentioned that before too. And I failed to mention what guilds are. Guilds are very, very instrumental in getting people to sign up and participate in Extra Life. We are local chapters of Extra Life, where we go out into the community, we go sign people up, we go spread the good word of Extra Life to those who may not know. And it's crazy. It is unfathomable that there are people out here who do not know what Extra Life is. So the guilds are stepping in to solve that problem, to fix this grave injustice. Well, it's not grave injustice. Let's not say all that. But to solve this huge problem. All right, there's a redundant system somewhere. All right, yeah, I'm gonna. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is not sustainable. Yes, like the Extra Life Stream team. Sorry, I got really into that game for a second. But yes, like the Extra Life Stream team or street teams. Wait, I can't go to bed. I still got like 20 minutes. What are we doing here? Oh, you go to bed. Oh, I was looking. Wait. I still got 20 minutes. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. Well, all right, Patricio, thank you so much for joining us. Again, it was lovely to meet you at EOU, and hopefully get to see you again soon, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, hasta luego. On the schedule, definitely. You know, I'm not the only one who streams. I mean, granted, I'm the prettiest one. The prettiest one on the stream team. But I'm not the only one. You definitely click that link in the chat and bring you to our our amazing Extra Life stream team calendar where you can find almost any streamer that fits your time frame. We're here to I would say we're here to help you, but I was not here to help that station. Yeah, I guess it's too nice to see you stream again, and I'll catch all of you later. All right, Vulcan, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. I feel warm in my heart like that chocolate chip cookie. All right, thank you, Hong Kong. It's time for Osaka. Why? Okay, you know what? I'm really tired of these. Why do I have to continue to make bridges? I mean, I get it metaphorically, but yeah, thank you, Vulcan, for something. Thank you, Patricio. You guys are amazing. Oh, now I gotta involve you. Fine. Yeah, I really want to get the audio working on this thing. Like, I used to get it before, but I don't know what's going on now. I might have to do the old OBS thing that I used to do. I guess I'll come down here and get you. It's way out the way. I don't know why you couldn't be around here. Like, why was all of a sudden just a civilization just show up way down here? It's very rude to my city planning. Oh my god, I'm really actually mad I talked so much about pancakes. I'm so hungry. You know what? I thought I was making a new line. I was not making a new line, but I am going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing here? Oh my goodness. I added it to the wrong line. That's what happened. There we go. Let's get the super fast one going on. All right. Let's see. Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit bigger again. All right. There we go. Just alleviate some of that pressure. You know, I would really like to keep this one going until the end of my time. I really would. It'd be amazing if I could. What do y'all think? Think we can keep this going for another 12 minutes? I think that's impossible. I don't even think I've ever been on a map for more than 12 minutes. I think I'm doing alright though. I know I'm gonna need another bullet train. I'm probably gonna put it on blue this time because it seems like they're struggling right now. Huh? No, it might be alright. Actually, I wonder if I can close this loop too. Waiting for it, waiting for the next call for help. There it is. Let's put the bullet train on it. Oh boy. I have no more bridges. have to terminate a line somewhere. Let's see, blue is using all the bridges. There we go. Solve that problem. There you go. We are a solutions-oriented organization. That's how we do it. This has to be dangerous, though, like to be changing tracks while everything is still active. All right. Oh boy, that one actually escalated real quickly. All right. Oh boy. In a way to try to figure out how to solve that problem. I don't know. Come on. I just need 7 minutes. We can do this. We can solve this problem. We can do this. What's going on, Xbox? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? I love this game too. I love this game too. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Xbox star. Well, I'm sorry. I tried to imitate Rock Lobster, but it did not work out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I am going to call it then, because I can keep this going for days. We can be here forever. And we don't want that. We got lives to do. I believe. Is there somebody after me? You know what? Somebody did pull up this amazing schedule. I'm going to take a look at this amazing schedule. So let's see. We've got Sir McLean at 1 a.m. Eastern. So, I guess I could have went over, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect the time. That's what we do. So, yeah, we got Sir McLean at 1 a.m. Eastern time. So, if you're still up or on the West Coast, that's what, 10 p.m. on the West Coast? If you're still up, definitely show some love to Sir McLean. I'm sorry, did I? Yes, Sir Mr. Clean. Sorry. Jeez, I'm the worst. The worst. But yes, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Again, if you're just tuning in to the Extra Life channel, again, Extra Life is a gaming-based charitable organization for the Children's Miracle Network, where we play games, we raise awareness, we raise funds for our local CM and hospitals. Please consider joining us today. Go to extra-life.org. Sign up. Just takes a couple of minutes of your time, and literally just in no time, you'll be helping to change your local community. No matter how little or how much you raise, you are affecting your local community. All that money that you raise, it stays local. Helps out the kids that you see just every day that may need that help. Like I said, it benefited my son. It benefited my son. And not just my son, like to see all those kids in the NICU, all those kids that are in the hospital. what you do, it matters. It matters. Don't ever forget that. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. It matters. So you guys could have been anywhere in the world. You couldn't watch any stream note. You could have been playing the game yourself, but you chose to be here with your boy Major Linux on one of the best channels on Twitch, Extra Life, the number 4 kids. Thank you so much. This has been my time. And of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you. Peace out. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Give me. Oh, sorry about that. Well, I hope you really enjoyed what you just saw. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, for clicking the video. Of course, if you'd like to see more of this dope content, we'd love to support the channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button below. Click that bell icon so you can be notified of more content that we produce here. Also, click the boxes. They're here. They should be here now. I don't know if they're not, if they are, but definitely click these boxes here. Take you to more wonderful content that we produce on the channel, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So yeah, till then, peace out.